Hi everyone, today, we're going to take a look at the 5 best slow motion camera on the market for this year. First, we're going to show you our 5 best picks, then we'll talk about what you should look for before buying a best slow motion camera. You can find timestamps and links to all the products we mention in this video down in the description below. Let's get started. You know the wow factor of slow motion. The ability has to take something basic, like an exploding water balloon, and turn it into a spectacle is something so far beyond what our eyes can do. This is why there are channels with huge followings built around slowing the world down in stunningly beautiful slow motion videos. You need to choose the best slow motion camera to suit your needs and style, and you'll also be able to do some of what the pros can, with a little practice of course. The problem to the average enthusiast or budding professional is that you may not know which camera to get. There are so many options. You don't want to sacrifice too much resolution and sharpness just to get a higher frames per second count, and the opposite is also true. You're not going to need an ultra-expensive rig to start capturing high-quality slow-motion footage. You'll find more detailed information on each of the cameras here, and what we like and dislike about, built around their real-life performance and reliability. I want you to keep your needs, budget, and style in mind when reading through these reviews. It's important for you to choose the camera that works the best for you and will be able to get you what you need from your footage. Let's get into the reviews. Number 5. Sony DSC RX10M Slow Motion Camera. If you are looking for a bridge camera between a professional and an amateur camera, then the RX10M might be perfect for you. The autofocus is laser accurate and fast, and the zoom is powerful enough for versatile use. The full sensor gives you a wide range of ISO options, and choosing the right one is essential for slow motion photography. The price of this camera is reasonable for a camera that could be used as a professional slow motion camera. You are getting a range of options with this model. This camera will help you develop your unique style and prepare you better for working as a professional or just mastering your skills. In the hands of a seasoned photographer, this camera will be able to pull off some amazing feats and fantastic quality. It also offers dust and moisture resistance to further protect and give you more ways to get awesome slow motion footage. Pros: 960 frames per second will give you excellent slow motion footage for the price. Good price for a professional camera. Very high shutter speed and ISO range. Water and dust resistance. Cons: the battery life could be better for the price. Number 4. Panasonic Lumix FC2500 Slow Motion Camera. The FC2500 is a remarkable full-featured camera for its price. This is an excellent slow motion camera for HD shooting. The full definition means you won't lose a lot of the resolution and sharpness when shooting at 120 frames per second. This camera is a producer's dream. It has real-world cinematic capabilities and can get footage that looks like it's from a camera 5 times more expensive. There are so many video features that you'll find yourself able to explore different shooting options for hours and not get bored. Focus stacking lets you change the focus after shooting. You get the cinema-like gradation, and you can even change between half-speed slow motion and 2x speed in the same video. The creative control and useful features you get with the FC2500 make this a value-for-money camera. If you want eye-catching video, then this camera will be worth paying attention to. If you are a videographer at heart, then this camera is not joking. It's a versatile machine that has very respectable features. It's worth the investment. Pros: wide range of features only found on more expensive cameras. Change between slow motion and quick motion while recording. FHD slow motion resolution. Cons: not great in low light. Number 3. Sony RX10 IV Slow Motion Camera. With the CyberShot, you'll get one of the fastest autofocus on the market at this price. The image stabilization is effective even at the far end of the optical zoom, meaning you'll be able to hold the camera in hand for moving shots. You'll be able to shoot at 249 frames per second while using AF tracking. Stabilization is important for getting good slow motion footage and can make a big difference in the results you are getting. Take some time to read the linked article and watch the video to learn more. This all comes together to make a camera that's great for simply pointing at the scene and capturing good quality slow motion footage. The camera can shoot in 4K, so when combined with effortless slow motion capture, gives you a well-rounded camera that is very versatile and can be used in many different situations. The high-density autofocus will give you a clear target, then you're filming something like a football game. The camera will have no trouble locking onto the target you want it to. This camera has a very strong macro lens. If you're into capturing slow motion on a macro scale, then you're going to want to seriously think about this camera. It's worth the money. Pros: excellent autofocus that is lightning fast. Autofocus is very accurate, even in densely packed scenes. Brilliant image stabilization even under full zoom. Cons: sending images and video over Wi-Fi is difficult with non-Sony products. Number 2. Panasonic Lumix FZ1000 Slow Motion Camera. You'll be able to get 120 frames per second while shooting in full HD. This camera is great for concerts, medium-paced outdoor activities, and everyday life. The price is excellent for the value offered. This is an affordable camera. If you need a slow motion camera to capture some footage that has a cinematic feel, then this camera is a solid choice. The 4K video is vibrant and the motion looks realistic. Autofocus is quick, so changing focus during filming is accurate and easy. The slow motion video is stable, though you'd still get better footage mounting the unit. The optical zoom is enough to get you some interesting footage. Although not strictly related to slow motion, this camera has excellent macro photography quality. Pros: autofocus is reliable and snappy, good resolution while shooting in HD, 5-axis tilt correction and stabilization, create control with lots of in-camera customizations and options, compatible with a wide range of accessories. Cons: 120 may be too low for you if you are into extreme or fast-paced activities and sports. Optical zoom is a little short-sighted, meaning you may miss out on a couple of opportunities. No dust or moisture resistance. Number 1. Sony DSC RX10 III Slow Motion Camera. In terms of sheer performance and cutting-edge specs, the RX10 is a top pick for the best slow motion camera. This can be used as a professional slow motion camera in the hands of someone who knows what they're doing. It can capture slow motion at 960 frames per second. This is lightning fast. The best frames per second is a subjective number, as it depends on what kind of slow motion you are going to be recording. This is a good slow motion camera if you're into sports and fast-paced activities. You won't be missing any details like your favorite batter's home run or a surfer's painful fall. You'll get it all. The 100's optical zoom lets you get close up to the action without having to take your camera off its mount. The autofocus is snappy, so you won't get a ton of blurry footage. This is one of our top picks for the best action camera for slow motion. In case you need to get closer to the action or you're getting some macro slow motion, the camera's dust and moisture resistance will keep your cameras safe and protected while recording. Pros: 960 frames per second is very fast and great for slowing down fast-paced action. 100x optical zoom is very useful in the real world. The viewfinder is very bright and colorful. Dust and moisture resistance. Cons. Expensive, but that's expected from a camera this versatile.